Hey, scrappy people. Traci Reed here today, coming at you with an unboxing of my brand new Flower Child collection. So I am turning 40 this month, and I really felt the need to create a collection to celebrate my and everyone else's inner child. So it's a little bit hippie, a little bit retro, a whole lot of fun. I have already made 2 layouts with this collection that I'm going to show you. I love it so much. So here is the first one, and these layouts will be featured on my YouTube and on the blog in the coming days, but look at how cute this is with the Barbie theme. And then this one is an actual ode to my inner child, a letter I wrote to my inner child. And this little picture of baby me. Look at how beautiful this collection is. It is so fun. In the description box there is a link to the Flower Child collection where you can see all of the team's layouts as well, but this is an unboxing, so let's start unboxing. So as always, my collections come with a digital kit that includes 12 by 12 papers, which you can also purchase separately. You can also get the papers in traveler's notebook size that come on printable sheets, kind of just like this. These are the journal cards though. And then also patterned cards that come in 4x6 and 3x4. There is a set of traveler's notebook signatures, 12 traveler's notebook size cards, a mix of cards and alternate patterns and like journal cards, 2 sets of actual journal cards, 3x4 and 4x6. There are 8 3x4s and 2 4x6s in each set. And then there are 3 sheets of stickers in each collection as well. Here's what they look like. Mine have the registration marks for silhouette on them, but they are ready to print and cut, or they come in individual files as well. You can print and cut them on your cutting machine, either a Cricut or a Silhouette, or they come with fussy cutting lines too if you don't have a machine. So I make it super easy for you to use the product. There is always a learning curve when you're doing something new, but I find that once people get into it and understand how it works, which I have tons of videos linked in the description box below on how to do that, once you get into it, you'll never turn back because there are so many options when you can access digital product. It is so fun. So let's get to the unboxing. Let's start with the patterns, of course. Let's move these out to the side. So my collections all come with 20 patterns in 12 by 12, traveler's notebook size, and journal card size. So this one has some fun distressing. There's not a lot of distressing in this collection, but there is some to make it have that sort of vintage retro feel. It's very 80s. I'm an 80s baby. So we've got a lot of really fun papers that remind me of the 80s, and in turn, of course, the 60s as well, because design trends repeat. Now this is one paper in the collection, but because it has a design that spans the full page, I decided to include it as 2 papers in the traveler's notebook pages so that you could print out both. Strawberries, lots of just really adorable niche kitsch sort of patterns here. This distressed plaid, lots of really bold graphic style prints as well. I love these just simple, beautiful flowers. Rainbows, of course. I don't know about you, but I was a Rainbow Bright 80s baby. So we've got rainbows as a nod to Rainbow Bright, strawberries for strawberry shortcake, of course. I love this multicolored checkerboard with the flowers as well. You can see how this lends itself to really any decade. I think that trends repeat. I've used it for both my 80s baby pictures as well as a photo I took yesterday. We have blue triangles. Love this beautiful bold stripe. Now my printer printed this super bright, like super color rich. The actual collection is a little bit more, not quite this faded, but I had to print this on regular cardstock, so it's a little bit lighter than if you would print it on a photo paper, but it's more like this color when you print it. So if this is a little bit bright, it is a little bit bright, but that's okay. I actually really love this intense bold color, but it does print a little bit lighter naturally. Look at this, just so fun. We have banners, of course. I had to throw in the peace sign. I am a hippie at heart, so we had to have the peace signs. Probably one of my favorite papers in the whole collection is this heart paper with little sparkles on it. Another variation on those daisies. Rainbows and flowers. I love this collection so much, you guys. Sparkles. And then we have that burst paper that I used for this page in a traveler's notebook size. Here is, oh, the last paper. Heart glasses. See the world through rose-colored glasses. Here is the color palette with, of course, a sort of off-white gray color as well that I didn't print because it wouldn't print very well. Just white will work. Super rich. All right, those are the papers. Ugh, I just love it. I love it. Here are, let's start with the Traveler's Notebook signatures. So I always have a mix of designer cards as well as like alternative paper colors or paper styles that I wanted to include. So this says, I hope you always manage to hold on to that childlike sense of wonder. Alternative blue stripe. I love the distressing around the sides. Oh, I love this wonky checkerboard. So I didn't include it as a full paper because I thought it was a little bit wild, but it is included throughout the collection in different ways. It's probably my favorite. Happy as a daisy. Memories that matter, which of course will work for current memories as well as past memories. Lots of room to tell your story here. Multicolored floral. Rainbows, always with the rainbows. Here's another checkerboard, this time red on red or red on pink with, it has a wood grain texture as well as these daisies. I want flowers in my hair, peace in my soul, and love in my heart. Rainbows. Just such a fun collection, so bright and colorful. And if you check out the blog with all of the team examples, you'll see they've used it for so many different things, current photos, old photos. It's just so versatile that it's super fun. Love that you see the world through rose-colored glasses. Little hearts stamped on there. And then lastly, one more journal card with this beautiful stripe down the side and some scripty distressing. 2 sets of journal cards. Like I said, this one is set number 1. So we have 2 4x6s. One is going to be a journaling card and the other one is going to be a designer card. Strong will, wild heart, fierce spirit. And then we have this beautiful looping rainbow with a label for journaling. Listening to my inner child today. Love with the peace signs. These little moments. This is a whole vibe. Hearts with some journaling area. Daisy chain. This you can use as a Polaroid frame or for journaling. And stay wild, flower child. Set 2, we have You Are Made of Magic, My Dear, and a journaling. There's that wonky checkerboard again. Oh, there is sunshine in my soul. Very sweet, again with the frame. You can use as a frame for a photo or journaling. Peace, love, and sunshine above. Old soul, young heart. Banner on journaling card. Hey, babe. Swirly sunburst or starburst or whatever you want to call it. And then the last journaling card. I like to make a mix of, you know, really themed things as well as stuff that you can just use for any page. So these stickers, there are 3 sheets. I only have one printed like this so that you can see how they come, but there are 80 something stickers in this collection. There is a sheet of icons and titles. There's a sheet of journaling bits and a sheet of word bits. So let's look at the icons and titles first. So we have a lot of really great fun titles that you can use for your pages. Free Spirit, Stay Wild, You Are Magic, Good Vibes, Old Soul, and Shine On Sunshine. A bunch of hearts, patterned hearts. I accidentally ripped this one, but there's a bunch of patterned hearts here. Easy for layering. There are rainbows in multiple sizes. And then there are two different kinds of flowers. Some of them have no grid and some of them have some grid in different sizes. And then a couple of the extra icons. We have strawberries and sparkles that are already done for you. I've used these on both of the pages that I've done so far. Peace signs. We've got the symbol as well as the fingers and a banner. So cute. All right, so for the journaling bits, there are lots of tags, these half circles, evidence of happy, 2-inch circles. You can punch these out. I make sure to make my stickers easy to use. So for things like circles, I always make them on a standard punch size. So this one is 2 inches. Little label, some nice journaling blocks. I made my stickers a little bit bigger. I feel like they've been getting a little bit small the last few collections, so I made them a little bit bigger this time around. I love this one. So that they're usable in various size pages. We've got some various labels here. As well as this kind. And then some more tags. We've got a peace sign, tab, life in this moment, and then 2 tags. And then the third sheet, or actually the first sheet, is all word bits. So we've got You Shine, some patterned tags or pattern tabs as well, Bloom, Self-Love Club, Always Authentically You, Just Love, Be Sweet, Don't Wait for the Rainbow, Be the Rainbow. Let's pull these word bits aside for a minute. Peace and Love, Happy Little Life. These are 2x2 squares, so 2x2 cards if you want to use them that way. Protecting My Peace and Minding My Business. Stay Groovy. What the world needs now is love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. And I've got a peaceful, easy feeling. And then a bunch of word bits as well. So we've got the arrow kind that says This Was Rad, True Story, My Sunshine, Free Spirit, This Is Golden, Wild Child. Then we've got labels, Feeling Nostalgic, hello, Choose Positivity, Sweet Memories, In My Hippie Era, and then regular old word strips. Oh my goodness. These Happy Days, Just Peachy, A Little Bougie, The Magic Is in You, Good Times, and A Little Hippie. So these two actually go together. It says A Little Hippie, A Little Bougie, which I use on this page for this silly Stanley cup. A little hippie, a little bougie. All right, let's hop over to the computer and check out the digital kit. So I'm starting like I normally do in Photoshop so that we can look at things layer by layer so it's easier to see. So obviously these are all the 12x12 papers from the collection, and as I start turning on layers, we'll see there are 2 different paint things. There is bubble wrap ombre paint down here in the corner, And then we have this, it's actually vertical, but for the preview I made it horizontal, this rainbow stripe with this watercolor vibe. I don't know why it has a shadow on it. There we go. Then we start turning on some more layers. We have ribbons and scallops, this blank pocket that you can use as a layering piece. There's some washi and some journaling spots. There is a banner, more borders, and then this fun flower scatter. Here's the other journaling spot. Then we have frames, and then this is the really fun pocket with the flowers sticking out of it, which I used on my page. Rickrack and a rickrack bow, and then there's a bunch of these enamel pin style embellishments. This one is the peace sign, of course. Some washi back here. I love these frames too. Turn on some more frames. There is some scalloped sort of bracket mat ones, some string, some layering. And then I also have these holographic stickers for all of the titles. I think that they're super fun. And then there are these word bits that are shaped like this. This one says good things are coming. Free spirit, keep blooming. These layered patterned flowers are super fun. I use them for my 12 by 12 layout, and I also really love these felt hearts, these glittery felt hearts. Some more frames, some flare buttons. Here is another one of those, goodness, enamel pins, that's the word. You are magic. I love the holographic vibe. I just think it fits the theme so well. There's also some friendship bracelets, which also fits the theme very well. Buttons. I love this checkerboard ribbon. So there's a checkerboard tab to go with these tags as well that you can use together. Here is a star clip. Just lots of fun bits and pieces for layering. Good vibes, shine on sunshine, more flowers, some glittery butterflies, and we'll start turning on the realistic fabric florals as well, and leaves. Oh, this kit is just so fun and pretty. I love it so much. It's definitely me. Me to a T. Keep blooming, be sweet. Here's those heart-shaped glasses again in an enamel pin style with the love. Got a lot of cute little heart enamel dots down here at the bottom. And that another one of those butterflies. Old soul, peace sign, flower child. So proud, golden memories. And then we also have the alphabet down here too, which is sort of an enamel checkerboard alphabet. I used it on my 12 by 12 layout. It was super fun. So that is it for the Flower Child collection. If you enjoyed it, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Traci M. Reed. I'd love to see you over there as well. There's a link to the Flower Child collection in the description box below. And coming up for the next week, we are going to have a Flower Child week over on the blog. And you are going to get all of the inspiration every day next week, culminating in a Instagram hop and a YouTube hop next weekend, so that you can get super inspired to create your own layouts with the Flower Child collection. All right, I will see you next time. Thank you.